Hi everybody, welcome back. It's Patience from Empty Nest Crafters and I am back for a video. My husband has retired and so it's very hard to get in and do these things now because he's home all the time, so we're always busy doing something or going somewhere or, just busy. And now we have two new, one of his mom's cows had twin calves, and so we brought them here so that we can supplement feed them so that mom doesn't get too drawn down, and make sure they grow up to be happy, healthy calves. So we've been dealing with that for a few weeks now, and yeah, it's been great. Life is busy. I still find time to stitch, which makes me happy. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 whips I'm working on. One is a new, 2 of them are new starts since the last time I was here. And yeah, so let's get to this. The first thing I want to show you, and I did not take these completely, hold on, gotta reach. I did not take these completely out of the Q-snaps because I'm not for that life, but I did narrow them down a little bit, or open them up some so that you could see the whole thing. So the first thing I'm working on is the Mary Poppins sampler. Okay, remember, I'm not doing this big, huge outside border. I'm just doing the insides. Okay, so that is currently what I'm working on. And since the last time you saw me, I have finished this part, and I completed the border on where the chimney sweep goes. So here is my progress on the Mary Poppins sampler. Isn't she beautiful? I love her. It's amazing. I am obsessed with this. I didn't touch it for probably about a week after I finished this part, just to give myself some time to decompress and work on some other things, which I have done. But last night I stitched over 1,000 stitches and got this little inside border piece, brought this border across and down to about there. It's going to go all the way down and then come all the way across. So yeah, this is on 16 count Aida from Stitch Me. It is called Summer Sunrise, and I am stitching it with one thread of silky floss over one square. She is so pretty. I'm obsessed. I love this. Oh, I can't wait to have it finished. Yes. You can really see the colors pop in her dress, how the variegation is. Oh, it just really shows up in her dress and in her umbrella. Oh, I'm loving these colors together. This orangey pink. This is not what it's true to color. This is showing up more orange, but there's a pink tone to it, and it's you can't get it on the camera, but it is so pretty, and I am loving it together. Loving this. So I'm going to work on the chimney sweep section, and then down in here is words, and then underneath is a small rectangle that goes all the way across. Love it. Love it. I have kitted up the Little Mermaid sampler that I will start after I finish this one. And this is from Lena Ova, in case you're wondering. Go on there. Oh my gosh, she has so many samplers, and so many of them I want to do. One at a time. One at a time. Okay. Put that over here. The next thing I have worked on is the treasure map from Al Forest Embroidery. Okay. Which actually looks like that one complete. The other picture didn't have the little island down here, so that'll be it when it's complete. again, I did not take it all the way off, and I've got a hanging thread, so let me see if I can get all of this on here. It is still partially in the Q-snap, so yeah, look at it. I've got one more guy to do down here, and then I'll be starting down at the bottom. So I've got another guy to add here, one more guy to add here, the little island down here, and then the big map in the middle. This is hard with it still being on the Q-snap, but I do not want to take it completely off the Q-snap. No, 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 no. And this is on 18 count fiber on a whim. It's in my, I didn't bring the project bag, so I don't have it in here with me, so I can't tell you what the name of it is. But I know it's from Fiber on a Whim, and it's 18 count. And I love this. Love it. That ship just, ugh, love it. And you can see some of the variegation in the blue on the sails. Love it. Treasure map from Owl Forest Embroidery. If you need to know what the name of the fabric is, let me know down below and I will let you know. Okay. So, Stitched by Liz, her birthday is this month, so she's doing a Sal. Books by Liz Sal, books for Liz Sal, something like that. I'll put it here. So, in November, if you stitch on anything that has books in it, or from inspired by a book, something like that, tag her, use the hashtag, and so it inspired me to work on my From Heaven and Earth Signs. Artwork is by Hannah Lynn. This is Mini Library Fairy with no background. So I pulled this out one day and got to work on the black. I think I have like 1,300 stitches in black left. So you can see I got her wing done and started going up here, and I've got that's where I'm going to restart. But yeah, so I'm working on her upper torso. I'm going to do all the outline for her hair and her face and all that, and then I'll go back in and fill it in like a little coloring book. This is my new chicken needle minder I got from the Golden Needle when I went in a couple weeks ago. So cute. Hannah Lynn's Library Fairy. I can't wait to get this finished. I have like 20,000 stitches left on her. So my goal is to get her finished in 2025. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. We have lots of trips planned, so I don't know. But that's my goal. 2025. Have her done, get her hung up on my wall somewhere, and she'll be beautiful. Okay. Now for my new starts. So, another goal I have for 2025 is to get all of these 12 days, Santa's 12 Days of Christmas from the Prairie Schooler done. I have all of them, and I am putting them on a blanket that has individual squares in it, 16 count. So the first one I did, and my plan is to do one a month, and if I stay on that, I will have it done for Christmas next year. Hopefully with enough time to give it to my mother-in-law to add it back to it, to quilt it, so I can hang it on my wall. So I'm using all of the call for threads except in his beard. His beard called for white and you just couldn't see it, so I made it gray, which I think works for Santa. So this is day 1, a partridge in a pear tree. And this took me a couple of days, but I got it finished and I've got the blanket all folded up, but it's a huge blanket. Yeah, so these are pretty quick and easy. And I love it. It looks so cute. All the different little pears. And then the partridge in the tree. Now the only thing I regret about this one is I started it over here on the edge. And so now it's got all this space here. So now I need to make sure to do all my other ones centered. No, I am not unpicking it and redoing it. It's just going to stay there and it will be its own little personality. So, yes, I love this. It is so cute. Get you a little closer so you can see all the colors. Love it. But yes, all the cardboard colors except for in his beard. His beard I did gray. And I don't remember which number I used. So that is a SAF, a start and finish for this one. A finish for now. Love it. And then, when I was at the Golden Needle this past Saturday for a little stitchy get-together, I started on OMG Tree from Dirty Annie's. I got this for my oldest daughter. She has a cat, and her and her husband bought their first Christmas tree last year after Christmas. So this is the first year it will be up, and so I got this for her. I'm going to turn it into like a little ornament, and so she can have it to hang on her tree. I'm going to try to make this cat kind of gray and black because that's what her cat Odin looks like. And so we're going to work on that. And it comes with these little ornaments to put on the tree. So I started this at the Golden Needle this past Saturday. And it's just a small one. And this is how far I am. Oh my god. OMG, they got me a whole tree. And I've started on the tree. And yes, I have threads hanging because I am doing each color opposite because I tried to do just one color at a time and I got off big time. So now I'm alternating the colors as I go. So I just have the rest of this tree and the cat to do, and then to put the ornaments on it. And this is just leftover scrap from some other fabric. I don't remember what it is. I didn't write it down, sorry. Isn't that so cute? She's gonna love that. I can't wait to get that to her for Christmas. Okay, so that's all of my whips and new starts and all of that good mess. Let's discuss plans because I have plans for next year. So I want to finish Treasure Map, Mary Poppins, Hannah Lynn, Library Fairy, Santa's. This I'll finish this week. I'm not worried about the Christmas ornament. So next year I have it planned out where I work on one of these things every month, along with, hold on, my little, so November and December I'm going to continue Treasure Map, Mary Poppins. I have a diamond painting I'm working on that goes in my husband's room. And then Hannah Lynn. Plus day 1 and 2 of Prairie Schooler Santas. So then I'll continue Prairie Schooler Santas every month to get those finished. In January, along with Santas, I'm going to work on treasure maps. February, I'm going to work on Mary Poppins and a block of the Farms of Hawker and Hollow. In March, do I have it kitted up somewhere, or is it back in? No, I have it kitted up over here. In this beautiful bag from Jordan the Tattooed Stitcher. Oh, isn't it so cute? I love it. And it's got a little moon, crescent moon with a star on it. This bag is so pretty. Oh, so pretty. So in March, I plan on starting Alice by Arturi TM. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but I plan on starting on this. And I have fabric picked for it. This is 16 count, lightly salted, not roasted, from Bestitch Me. This is what I'm going to put it on. This is showing up a little lighter than what it is. It's a little bit darker than that. And it doesn't have a lot of modeling in it, but I think it's very pretty. Lightly salted, not roasted, from Bestitch Me. And I believe I'm using all the called for DMC. So that's March. And then I have a St. Patrick's Day project I plan on starting. You know what? I'm going to pause. I'm going to get all of this stuff together and then I'll be back. Okay. So, March, I showed you Alice. I'm also going to work on the Prairie Schooler Santas. And then also St. Patrick's Day from Primrose Cottage Stitches. We'll see how far along I get on this. But Santa's only takes me a couple of days. I can work on this and then Alice a lot through that month. So I might be able to finish this that month. We'll see. I estimated probably about 8,000 stitches in this. It is 90 by 91. And I know it just counts all the blocks when you multiply that out. And not all the blocks are used. It's not full coverage. But, so, I'm sure it's a lot less than 8,000. But we'll see. So this is what I'm going to work on in March. And then in April, I'll work on Hannah Lynn, Prairie Schooler Santas. And then part 1 of Hello Spring by Tiny Modernist. I don't have fabric picked out for either one of these yet, but I'm pretty sure I have a blue. Sorry about the glare. I'm pretty sure I have a blue in my cart over there. If not, I'll get one. And then in May, I'll work on Treasure Map, the Santas. And then, let me see which one of these other 2 bags I got from Jordan. So this is another bag I got from Jordan, the Tattooed Stitcher. It's got a pumpkin pie recipe. And on the zipper, it has a pumpkin for a zipper pull. And this is the inside of it. It's so pretty. Got this from Jordan. And then in here is a project that I have not worked on in forever. Oh my goodness. So this is from the Cross Stitch magazine. It was a sale a few years ago, Home Sweet Home sampler. So I want to start pulling this back out and start working on it again. And let me show you what I have done so far. And the tag is not on this fabric, so I don't know what it is, but I got these 4 done. Yep, they're done. Double checking I didn't forget something. So that's these 4 right here. So then I'll come in and do these 2 next. And this is 16 count, probably from Grace Notes Fabrics. But I don't have the tag for what it's called anymore, sorry. So This is the Home Sweet Home sampler. It was in Just Cross Stitch magazine in 2022. So I want to get started back on this. And it's got some specialty stitches, a lot of back stitching, which is probably why I put it away for a while, because I did those 4. And then I was just burned out on it. And it's all the called for DMC. So that's in here. In June, it'll be Mary Poppins, Santa's, and the Farms of Hawkrun Hollow. In July, it'll be Alice, Santa's, and one of these summer houses from Waxing Moon Designs. I don't know which one I'll do. There's 3 of them. And I think I'm going to put all of them on one piece of fabric and like put them in a row. So it'll be a row of houses. Because in August, I'm going to work on Hannah Lynn, a Santa, and then a second one of these houses. So I'll get at least 2 of these done this year. In September, I plan on working on the treasure map, a Santa, and then Leaves of Autumn by Primrose Cottage stitches. And this is 168 by 112. And I haven't picked a fabric for it yet. Have not kitted most of these up. So that'll be in September. In October, Mary Poppins, Santa's, and then a Spooky Mansion from Quaint Rose Needle Arts. Let's see if I can show that. I love this. I want to get me some fabric that's got that modeling in it. So I'm going to need to go to, next time well, sometime next year when I'm at the Golden Needle, I'll find me a fabric like that. And it calls for DMC. Well, it has this is used Classic Colorworks, but they also give a DMC conversion, so I'll use the DMC. And this is 125 by 92. It has back stitching and French knots in the grass, after stitching the grass. I don't know. We'll come across that when we come across it. But yeah, I look forward to that for my next October. In November, I plan on working on Alice, Santa's, and another block of the Farms of Hawkrun Hollow. And then in December, Hannah Lynn, a block of the Farms, and this. This is Christmas Tree Farm from New York Dreamer. And it's a mix of Weeks Dye Works. I had to think of what WDW stood for a second. Weeks Dye Work and DMC, but I will probably just use all the DMC conversion that comes with it. And this is 110 by 110. Now, if I finish Treasure Map, which I probably will, I'll replace it with something else. I don't know what yet. When I finish Mary Poppins, I'll show you what I'm going to fill in for it. I will start the Little Mermaid, which looks like this. And again, I won't do the outside border. I will just start on the inside and do it. Okay. So, my plan for that, I've already kitted it up in another Jordan, the Tattooed Stitcher bag. It's this bag. It's got a cat. It's all Halloween-y and purple, which matches perfectly what's inside of it. So, yes, I love this bag from Jordan. And it's got mushrooms, a mushroom, and a moth on there. Moth. Mushrooms. I love her bags, y'all. If you ever get a chance to get a bag from Jordan, do so, because they're amazing. I love them. Okay, so I kitted this up last time. I already had the fabric, but I got the thread and a nerge, which is green, because that also fits the project. So I was trying to decide, let me show you my thought process. I was trying to decide what color, because this is a monochromatic, okay? Monochromatic, all one color, just like Mary Poppins. And so I was trying to decide what color I wanted to do. I know I want to do her hair red, because Little Mermaid, red. So that, her hair is going to be red. I just had to decide what I wanted to do everything else. So I went online and I Googled Little Mermaid color scheme. And it popped up purples and greens. So this fabric is from Bestitch Me. It's called Gorgeous Grape, and it's 16 count, and man, is it ever gorgeous. Look at that. Oh my goodness. I am obsessed. Y'all, purple and green are my two favorite colors, so this is going to be beautiful. I cannot wait to get started on this. But I have to finish Mary Poppins first. But look at the modeling on this. Isn't that beautiful? I love it. Love it, love it, love it. So, Gorgeous Grape from Bestitch Me. This is 16 count. Fold this back up. Okay. And then the red I'm going to use for her hair is Color and Cotton Carmine. I had this from something else, so I'm just going to use that. Okay. And then for everything else, I am using DMC 92. It's different shades of green. Okay. I think that is going to look so good. So I am excited about starting this piece. I can't wait to get started on it. It's going to be so beautiful. So, so beautiful on this purple. Okay, my husband called. He took his car in because his trunk's not shutting right, so they had to replace the trunk latch. He's like, it took him 10 minutes, so I'm heading to the train store. I'm like, okay, have fun. So, that's my plan when I finish Mary Poppins, is I'm going to throw the Little Mermaid in. I don't know what I'm going to replace Treasure Map with. If I finish Hannah Lynn, I'm going to pull out. Let me pull it out of the bag. From Nora Corbett. This is Minerva. She is a bewitching pixie. Okay. Isn't she so pretty? I love her. So this will be my next pretty lady. I'm going to use all the DMC floss. And she called for 4 beads. Which, yes, I have all the beads right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. So, I've had her for a while. I just haven't started her because, well, one lady at a time. One lady at a time. Oh, I've never done a Nora Corbett before, so we shall see. And I don't have fabric picked for her yet. I'm not going to do brown. I can tell you that right now. It's not going to be brown. Nope. She deserves a prettier color than brown. So, I'll have to think about that. So those are my plans for 2025. We'll see if those plans come to fruition. I was like, girl, you gotta get your crap together, get some of these projects done that you have sitting in your little cabinet back here. My husband all of these plans might get put on hold for like a month and get like shoved around because my husband wants to go double-decker on his trains, but he wants it to be able to go from the bottom to the top, not just have separate trains running, one on the lower and one on the upper. He wants to be able to go from top to bottom and bottom to top. I did that backwards, but whatever. And he's not able, the grade he's got right now to go to the top, he can only pull 6 cars, and he would like to be able to pull more, but he doesn't have enough room behind that wall in the room next to me to be able to do that. So I've planted a little seed in his head, and it's starting to grow, that I can move all of my craft room, because our master bedroom's huge. It is way too big. I don't know why we made it the size we did. It's enormous. All we do in there is sleep. Okay? And once a year, he uses the desk that's in there to deal with taxes. Okay? I don't know why our room is so big. I don't know what we were thinking. So I told him, I said, look, I can move my craft room into our master bedroom. But you have to get your desk out of there and bring it in here, and then you can knock this wall, or at least open it. Put a big opening in it. You don't have to knock it completely down, but at least put a big enough opening, and then you can have both of these rooms for your train room. So that seed is planting, and every day he talks about it. And he's like, let's put it on hold because we're having Christmas and Thanksgiving here at our house. He's like, I don't want to start any demolition. Well, then yesterday he was talking about how he didn't know, you know, he's weary about knocking a wall down, which I get. We built this house with our own 2 hands. I get not wanting to tear anything down. So I said, fine. Move our master bedroom, which, you know, would just be our bed and 2 dressers, into the room next door. Take the twin bed out that's in here for guests, or when he can't sleep at night because he's kicking, or I kick him out because his snoring is too much. Move it in there, and you can have your train room in there. The master bedroom's huge. There's plenty of space. You don't have to knock anything out. We'll just, you know. So now that seed is planted. So we'll see what happens come January, February. Because January we have a 2-week cruise. 11-day cruise? Might as well call it 2 weeks. Yeah. I've planted that little seed. Because I need more space. I'd like to be able to move some things around in here. If I get that bed out of here, oh my gosh, that would give me, I mean, it's just a twin size bed, but it's a day bed. So, I don't know. I'd be able to move things around. Yeah. And all we do in our bedroom is sleep. So, why do we have such a big bedroom? So, we'll see. He's on his way to the train store right now, so we'll see what more little seeds get planted in his head about moving things around, knocking down walls, or just moving everything to the other side of the house. We'll see. Wish me luck. I thought I would have more than enough craft room space, but I don't. I need more between cross-stitching, diamond painting, scrapbooking, and all the other things I pull out every now and then. I need more room. Yeah. So, it is what it is. So, I'm going to join this video with the video I started before my husband called. Put them together. Edit it. And get it up for y'all. And I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye!